Currently on the Donald shortlist, we hear, is former House Speaker Newt Gingrich, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, Indiana Governor Mike Pence, Alabama Senator Jeff Sessions, Tennessee Senator Bob Corker, Iowa Senator Joni Ernst. Joining me now is Bruce Turkel of Turkel Brands. Okay, so I'm bringing you in as my marketing expert because you think that's that's a lot of what they're looking at right now. Who is the person who completes me, right? Go ahead, yeah.
No.
Well, I was going to say, you say it's actually more about who highlights my strengths, doubling down on what made you, not compensating for your weakness. Talk to me about that.
That's exactly right. The old school was that you find someone who fills what you don't have, reaches out to a different audience, either politically or geographically. McCain did it with Palin. Romney did it with Ryan, with Ohio. It happens all the time. But look at what's happened on the Democratic side. Bill Clinton, a Southern male white Democrat, chose Al Gore, a Southern male white Democrat. Right. He won, McCain and Romney lost. So what the lesson is, you find the person who reinforces your strengths. You find the person who tells the world who you are and what you care about and what matters. In the case of Hillary Clinton, obviously it's Elizabeth Warren. In the case of Donald Trump, what we'll find is that Christie or Gingrich or the rest of them, that's the old school. As far as I can tell, the only new school guy that he can pick for his running mate is either Vladimir Putin or himself, because who could be greater than that?
Okay, so we know you're obviously kidding at the last part, but I do think, that nugget of information, that's a brilliant idea, rather than having the person standing next to you who kind of highlights your weakness by trying to compensate for it. And they're standing there and they're sort of a visual reminder of what you lack. Instead, stand the person next to you that doubles down on what brought you there. So now you have to be serious. Who would be a good person to do that for Donald Trump? Does he want someone like, he could get somebody who's, I'm going to get myself in trouble here. I'm not going to try and go down this road. Give me a serious. See, I think Chris Christie, even though I don't think he would be a good choice, but I think in some ways he sort of reinforces the same thing, where it's like, I'm going to buck the system. I'm going to say whatever I want. I don't care what you think. I'm in your face. I don't think he would be a good choice, but it kind of fits your description. So who's a serious person who fits your description and would work for Donald Trump? Come on, it's a good theory. Prove it right.
I love watching your mind work. You said exactly the right thing. Although you don't think he would be a good choice, you meant politically, legislatively, etc. That's not what matters. Marketing and branding is about how the consumer, in this case the voter, feels about themselves. And the folks who love Trump want more of that. The haters are haters. They ain't coming. Want more of that. And you're absolutely right, Melissa. Chris Christie is the guy who stands next to Trump and you think, wow, 2 for the price of 1. It's the same attitude, the same accent, the same big, boisterous, bullyish. Right. That's what confirms, here's what you love. It's a double meat burger, you know?
Right. Bruce, it's a fantastic theory. I'm glad you came on today. I think we have more work to do on this, so we may have to come up with a better list.
I'd love to work on it with you.
I love the theory, Bruce. Thank you so much. See you later.
Plus, Christie is a prosecutor.
Yeah.
Well, now there are health risks plaguing Rio. Less than a month to the Summer Olympics, Brazilian scientists have discovered drug-resistant bacteria on some of its beaches, creating serious health concerns for athletes planning on participating in the games. Bruce Turkel is back with us. Bruce, you got bacteria, Zika, crime, a collapsing infrastructure. How do they turn this thing around?
Well, first of all, David, although you may find this hard to believe, I do not speak Portuguese, but if I did, I think Guanabara, the bay where it's at, Guanabara means don't hold it here, you idiot. They just got to make the Olympics more super than the super bacteria.
And honestly speaking, do you think that's possible?
No, I think they're in for a real awakening. Okay. There is some power to the event. People will go anyways.
Bruce,
but for the
we
most
got to
part,
leave it at that. Thank you, my friend. Risk and Reward starts right now.